Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun, Hong Kong, Extended Edition. We're in an underwater laboratory. Oh, by the way, someone was telling me these are like natural things that float around naturally in the world. Okay, I might be buying that if this wasn't entirely human built. Just saying, like, this did not exist until someone put a building there, and then you're telling me it naturally just appeared there? Why would it? There's no reason for it, as far as I can tell. Anyway, that's just me. Ah, weapons locker access. Does the security... I don't think so. Does the security card we got last time... Oh! I was gonna say, does it cover that? No, but I got the code last time, apparently. Cool. What do we get? Grenades? Gonna guess grenades. Grenade! I almost didn't expect that. And a gun? That I didn't actually expect. Sounds like a fantastic gun. I wish I could give it to the person that uses pistols, but she's full. And I'm not going to use it. I guess I'm going to stash it and then sell it, because it's probably gonna be worth a whole lot. I wonder if I can sell the sword, actually. As much as it's funny to give it to the person that's afraid of it. Oh, hey. I think we're going to be fighting, because there's a thing for fights right here. Anyway, oh yeah, look at these security peoples that are going to be stopping us. To finish my thought, yeah, as much as it's funny to give it to the person that's afraid of it, I think it's gonna be more useful as Nuyen in my pockets. What are they all doing here? Oh, are they the subjects? Like the test subjects? Rope and rove, man-sized pods, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I got it. It's the test subjects. Weather craggy features that you've come to associate with street level living. Yeah. Surgery, perhaps. They're apparently connected to their pods. I'm not reading all that, obviously. Well, that's disgusting. These poor people. This isn't science. It's a damn meta-human testing facility. Simplicity, take a look at that. Each pod has one. My guess is that they're jacked into the matrix and being forced to sleep. Like a dream world that shuts down their higher brain functions. I'm gonna go with what a nightmare just for the pun-ish. I mean, I can believe that Sheaways would do that. What a nightmare. Why am I zoomed in like this? I didn't choose this. Do you think they're gonna all get released on us? Something clanks nearby. What the hell is that? They've got him brainwashed or something. Look into his eyes. But there's nothing going on in there. Aside from rage. No, it's China Tang. I forget what kind of voice I gave you. I can't allow you to progress any further. CHIOS has invested millions of Nuyen in the research in this lab. I can't let you threaten it. If you try to get any closer, I'm going to have to stop you. I mean, I don't care about the research. I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. Stopping this will only relocate it, so it doesn't actually matter that much. I'm coming to your lab. What do you like? I can't let you do that. I can't. I gave you the signal. Open the pods. Damn it. Wake the damn things. This guy? All the subjects? All the subjects. Got it. Why do they get to play first? Are they all adepts? They're casting adepts spells. Hi. Why do I have to go first? Heal 6 HP per round. Oh my. Aren't you a fancy test subject? Do you think the others are going to run after us? Because for now, I think the Safest place to be is here. Alright, assuming direct control. Let's shoot a troll. Good stuff. Keep shooting accurately this time. Good stuff. I got a mercy killing right here. Let's reduce the AP of someone. Cool. Let's kill someone else. Dang. Try better. My god! And you aimed properly this time. So this is a melee. Not a place I want to be. At least with her. Do I want to use that? I mean, if I miss, I have a high chance of missing and killing a Ruby, so that's not, at least not now. Cobbit. Back off and hasten Duncan. I'll send Duncan in after me, I think. No, you know what? We're all backing off. And then Isabel can use her artillery. Behind Isabel, please! There you are. I had to hunt for the pixel. You know what I mean. Dodged? Good job. I don't know how you dodge an explosion, but good job. It's a mystery to me. Okay, you can kill a person. Good. And then you can kill another person. Double good. Their turn. No! Your armor damaged by 2 and HP reduced by 5 per turn. I shall heal before you lose that 5 HP. And that's that. Gonna make you use your pistol next. I'm gonna go with this one actually. Damn it, she's good at dodging. Dodge this! Jerk. She did alright. But she can't do it twice! Alright, now it's the drone's turn to be useful. If ideally. Alright. Now that I've started recording, I need to stop for half a second. Pressing needs. Are needed. Alright, I'm back, sorry. I just don't feel very well today. I don't think I'm gonna make this very long if I can avoid it. Then again, I'd like to finish this mission, but I don't think I'm gonna go much further than that. All of them? I can't. All of them? But they were supposed to be killing machines. Their cyberware was top of the line. Dude, lady, come on. Okay, a soldier isn't just cyberware, okay? He also has armor and weapons. You had a bunch of unarmed people with some metallic parts. I can still shoot the non-metallic parts and kill them just as easily. You're gonna have to do better than that. All that time, all that research, gone. They hardly even slowed you down. Well, of course not. I even ran forward because that was easy to do. Look, you don't know what you're doing, how dangerous this is. Your even being here is a huge breach of every lab safety protocol in the books, but you can still turn back. Safety protocol? Who gives a damn about your this is not safe for anybody. No way, not before and definitely not now that I've seen what you're doing down here. Exactly. You heard the man. We're in this up to our armpits already and we've got no intention of turning back now. All that you're doing right now is pissing me off. Look, you just don't get it. I work in a BSL-4 hot lab. That means that I'm surrounded by aerosolized, lethal, highly infectious pathogens. Literally anything that you find in here could kill you horribly. Hell, half of the stuff in here could cause a global pandemic if it were to escape quarantine. This is more important than your damn job. She makes a point. A decent one. Look, I don't expect you to listen to me, but I'm going to say it one last time. It would be in everyone's best interest for you to turn back, especially yours. Man, I don't feel good. Oh, God. This is difficult. Alright, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'll be fine. Listen, I don't feel good, but not recording this won't make me feel better because I don't have a good way to feel better. Yeah. This fish. So what is this? A terminal. That's my objective, is it? Laboratory Grammar 4 quarantine security lockdown, engage access to level Omega 4 required for entry. Locked. Shouldn't be a problem though. Try the key card that you picked up, Simplicity. If I remember correctly, you should have the appropriate credentials. If you remember correctly? What are you trying to remember? What is in your memory about this memory card that we just picked up that you never really examined? I told you before, you can't come in here. I don't like repeating myself, so listen, please. This lab is restricted for a reason. Beside the obvious fact that it's full of deadly contagions, it also contains highly sensitive and very expensive equipment that only trained scientists can handle. You barge in here and mishandle a single vial, and you will in all likelihood infect yourself with whatever's inside. That would be a disaster, and I mean that quite literally. Guess you'd better give me some incentive there. Are you joking, or are you just crazy? How many times I have to tell you what'll happen if you come in here and make a mistake? I'm willing to bet that we can walk into that lab safely, Simplicity. I saw a lot of corporate labs in my time with Lone Star. They've all got layers of recursive safety systems to prevent what Tang's afraid from happening. She's just trying to scare us. I'll try to keep that intact, but no promises. You should have maybe just... I mean, I don't know. Okay, I can summon something else. That's cool and all, but I'm not sure it's going to be that useful. Wasn't that useful last time? I didn't even do it last time. Nothing in here, alright. Is that her? Looks like her. Can you try not to stop me? I want a thing. A very specific thing. You just give that to me and we're gonna be fine. I could have looked at this apparently. Remarkably well composed. Okay, people are the scientists are terrified. I told you not to come in. You shouldn't be in here. Listen to me, you've made a horrible mistake. One wrong move and you'll release God knows what into the room. Give me what I want, maybe I won't call you buff. Just hear me out. We all want to walk out of here alive. I think that much is obvious. There's no going back now, so my associates and I are willing to cooperate with you to move things along faster. That's good. You know, in banks they also say that when you're getting robbed, just don't try to not do what he says. Just do it. Also ring an alarm discreetly. But do it, don't impede it, because you're just gonna make them want to shoot you. So this is me cooperating. You tell me what you want and I'll give it to you. No more arguments. I mean, how's a cure, right? You're talking about pathogen GT009 SARS-3? Tell me about it. I can't, I'm sorry, but all information, SARS-3 is classified and for good reason. It's one of the worst things we've ever produced in this lab. We can't let you... You're not here to take GT009, are you? Please tell me that isn't what you're here to do. Agree. Alright, I'll tell you everything I know. SARS-3 is a Category 4 lethal pathogen. It's 99.98% fatal, excruciatingly painful, and it kills within a matter of weeks. As of right now, the only cure is a prototype antibody treatment. We're still working on fine-tuning it. In case you haven't been paying attention, I'm going to say this one more time. SARS-3 is terrible. It's easily the cruelest, most infectious, and most lethal thing ever to have come out of this lab. It cannot be allowed out into the wilds. Have I heard enough? I kind of don't care about all of this, but I guess I'm doing this for you guys, and you probably do. The disease works by replicating the identifying features of white blood cells. It tricks the immune system into ignoring it, and then it self-replicates at an exponential rate. During this early phase, while it's colonizing the body, a patient doesn't experience any overt symptoms, just a mild temperature and an elevated white cell count. That's it. Sure. This reminds me, I think, what is it called in English? SIDA? Is it also SIDA? AIDS. It's AIDS. Same letters, but scrambled differently. AIDS, I think, is similar in that I think I may be remembering this wrong, but I think AIDS is something that attacks specifically the white cells, the white blood cells, and the white blood cells are the things that take out diseases. So yeah, like AIDS doesn't, strictly speaking, directly kills you, but it stops your antibodies, well, not antibodies, but your blood, your white blood cells from doing their job, which means you're way more vulnerable to everything else. But anyway, just whatever. Are you sure you want me to go on? It's pretty gruesome. Keep it coming. Alright, okay, here we go. Once the virus has thoroughly colonized the host, it begins a devastating attack on the body. It rapidly infects epithelial cells, inserting its own RNA at such a tremendous rate that the cell membranes rupture, spewing cytoplasm, I don't know actually how to pronounce it, and virions into surrounding cells. By the time the attack has begun, the damage dealt is almost immediately irreversible. So what's that got to do with messing up your lungs? The virus induces a hypersensitivity reaction in its host. Lungs fill with mucus and sputum, leading to hypoxia. Victim drowns in their own fluids. We spent a long time developing GT9. The secret was hybridizing the standard SARS coronavirus with a third strain of virally induced toxic allergy syndrome, Vitus 3. That's why standard treatments won't work. That's goddamn horrible. Yeah, well, I don't want to be an I told you so, but it's a bioweapon. They don't have much deterrent value if they aren't horrible. Sure. Anyway, there you have it, SARS-3, my baby. I'm not exactly proud of having made it. How do you cure? We developed a strain of monoclonal antibodies intended with the disease. It isn't perfect, but it works. It's the only cure. Was attacked. You want to tell me about that? I suppose that there's no withholding information at this point, is there? Nope. They're part of a study called Project Silver Dream. Each subject has been implanted with a prototype BTL chip. The goal of the project is to create perfect switch for sleeper agents and spies, one that can remain undetected by current scanning and identification technology. As of right now, the project is still in early testing. Our subjects are more often used as test beds for new cyberware, while the Silver Dream BTL chip is being refined, a necessary adaptation considering that our field experiments have only achieved partial successes thus far. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to maintain complete control over the test subjects. The Silver Dream team is still working on that. Your run-in with the test subjects wasn't an accident. I'm sure that you'd figure that out already. It was a hasty decision on my end. You don't really know why I did it. They were the only thing standing between you and my lab, and I was trying to avoid a containment breach. I stand by that decision for what it's worth. Is there any way the program runs on a delicate framework? Casual tinkering with the system could be dangerous, not just for our machines, but for the subjects as well. If you really want to disconnect the test subjects, there's a particular order that you need to do it in. First, you'll need to disconnect the matrix interlocks, then you'll need to initiate a supervised override of the Simpsons feeds. Trying to do anything with the subjects without observing the proper procedures would be disastrous. If I were to try it myself, without the help of the proper permissions, I'd probably flub it. That would in turn trigger the station's matrix defenses, which would only make a bad situation worse. If you want to do anything with those test subjects, knock yourself out, but don't expect me to help. I know when I'm in over my head. Like right now. Honest to goodness, though, I don't think I would try to free them. Because to be perfectly frank, how do they get out of this station? We don't have room for them, I'm pretty sure. Could any of them have been infected? No way. There isn't a researcher on this station who would do such a thing. Wait, Doctor and guy came to me a couple months ago asking for a SARS-3 sample. I didn't think it was unusual at the time. All of us in Gamma 4 need the occasional sample for further studies, but... But what? As far as I know, I never received his report on that sample. The sample itself was never returned, either. The way that our system works, it's impossible to take or return samples without our computers logging the transaction, which means he either still has it or he used it. Somehow, his numbers were slipping too. We were contacted by the board not long before he requested that sample, but I can't imagine he'd be desperate enough to use it in such a risky and uncontrolled environment and on such valuable subjects. I have to concede that it's a possibility, though. I don't think he did it. I think he actually infected the person we're trying to cure. Well, there's nothing ever completely foolproof, but any project as sensitive as ours requires a lot of very careful controls and strict adherence to procedure. Shiawase is very strict about safety for obvious reasons. I'll be honest though, the fact that it's underwater, possibly? I mean, depends on what the germ is, but if the germ won't survive underwater, it's a decent security precaution in itself. Costly, but, you know, also it keeps the whole thing secret, which is probably the main point. But maybe it also helps with containment of possible breaches like this. I don't actually know, but I'm just, like, guessworking. Reducing the number of potential exposures in one way that we've prepared for an outbreak scenario is one way. We run on a skeleton crew, maybe 200 workers at most. Apparently that's skeleton, don't ask me. As you can imagine, living down here for long periods can be difficult, and people rarely acclimate enough to last more than a couple months. To prevent our projects from suffering, Shiawase cycles its employees out every 14 weeks. There are no break days while working the underwater cycle, but we're greatly compensated during our off months. Yes, actually, this kind of system, by the way, exists today. I have a cousin that works like... well, you're not gonna know what this is. Nunavut. It's a Canadian territory. It's way up north. Like, you think Canada is north? Northern parts of Canada, okay? It's extremely cold, it's extremely snowy, extremely everything. And I think the way their system works is like... it is basically the same thing. I forget the exact numbers, how many days on and off, but that's exactly the same thing. He works there as a chef, actually. They have a... well, it's It's not a chef. It's not nothing that high. It's more like a cafeteria, you know. But he works there at the cafeteria there for the workers, and you know, it's basically the same thing. Still, people find a way to get bored, so we try not to keep anyone on staff that we don't need. Most of our security and menial labor is handled by drones. We still have a few flesh and blood security personnel. I think that Commander Gara's been down here longer than anybody, but mostly it's all drones for the blue-collar work. This can't be why you broke into my lab. I guess that I can understand how you might be curious about an underwater laboratory, but I don't know all that much, really. Only what I've told you. Yeah, you're not very curious about your environment. Okay, I'm not asking that because I don't care. Wait, before you do anything, please listen. We aren't bad people. We're scientists who were assigned a dreadful task, who did what they had to do to keep their jobs. That kind of thing happens to everybody. I'll bet that it's even happened to you once or twice. Me? No, yeah or no, I'm not sure, though I will say, quite frankly, I think your job is not worth as much as the lives of everybody that could get infected with your thing, if they ever get infected with your thing. Which doesn't mean that all people working on this type of thing is evil, by the way. There's some research that's quite legitimate that also tries to find cures. For example, this work also produced a cure. Of course, you might think, but that's like, I don't understand all the ins and outs. I just think that it's not always intrinsically evil, although in this particular case, I don't think it was good. I think it was hidden for rather terrible purposes. That being said, they didn't straight up intend to use it immediately. Someone decided to, but he seems to be hiding that fact from the rest of the company, which means he's probably, I don't know, the company probably frowns upon what he's doing. Also, there's blood here, which is weird, and blood here. What did you do here? Please don't hold our professionalism against us. Let us go, and maybe we can do some good out there. We'll find a different corporation to work for and better projects to pursue. Don't kill us. I mean, I did not intend to kill her. I don't know what to say. I didn't think you'd... Thank you for sparing us. I won't forget this. I hold no animosity towards you. As much as I don't think you did the right thing... As much as I don't think they did the right thing... I wouldn't kill them for that. I'm not for the death penalty, by the way. Just so you know. So as much as I don't think they did the right thing, I don't think killing them does anything. So just let them go. Maybe they've learned something out of this. Probably not. People hardly learn. But, you know, just in case. Besides, they didn't deserve death, specifically. Not much else we could have gotten from them anyway. Anyone else want to get the hell out of here? With the sterilization countdown running, the Silver Dream thugs on our heels, and whatever horrible diseases might be floating around, the sub is sounding awfully nice about now. I'd like nothing more than book it back to the sub bay, but we've got a job to finish. Oh, lady professionalism and wings talking here. Alright. We're in the Jarum lab, right? So the SARS-3 cure should be in here somewhere. Oh, well, I know who this is, apparently. Oh, well, no idea. Attention, all staff, this is Commander Gara. I've ordered a red-level security lockdown due to a facility intrusion. All personnel should drop whatever they're doing and report to the safe rooms in Sector 9 immediately. The security breach has triggered an automated sterilization sweep. In 30 minutes' time, a squadron of drones will deoxygenate the premises to prevent the escape of any loose pathogens. If you haven't reported to Sector 9 by that time, you're done. You will not survive the sweep. 30 minutes. Kinda long-winded, but I think I get it. We stay, we die, so let's not do that. We ready? The Nemesis sector commanders will probably have localized overrides for the trams. We'll need to eliminate them to escape. But what about all those test subjects? They didn't choose this fate. She was they made that decision for them. Should we lock them up or set them free? Your call, Simplicity. Well, if we want to do anything about them, we'll have to do it fast. Once that Matrix lockout countdown is complete, every computer data line in this lab will get shut down. I'm not saving them because I'm not saving them. Sounds weird when I say it like that, but I'm not going to free them because I can't save them. I'm pretty damn sure, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure there's no room on the stupid submersible anyway. They're gonna be stuck somewhere that isn't safe room 9 and they're gonna die. What's the point? Rounds until shutdown. This is optional. Oh, that's the... yeah, okay. That's the free the people. I mean, it's an objective. Maybe the option